everyone, I am going to be showing you my favorite plants for this month of August. I have quite a few spread out here that I'm excited to show, and also, if you can't tell, I've just gotten really into the spirit. It's been very gloomy here, and so I have like a little light above to help with the lighting, but it's been so gloomy and it's just making me get those like fall Halloween vibes. So I have already started decorating the house, and I'm kind of just exuding those Halloween-y vibes. I feel like whenever it's Halloween and we're transitioning maybe to like Christmas or the other holidays, I feel like I didn't have enough time with my Halloween decorations. So I know it's really early, it's still August, but I want him to be around to enjoy them more. But yeah, so I have these little lights here and here that I wrapped around my moss poles that I think look super cute. Yeah, and I have a bunch of other decorations about. I have my Majesty palm all decorated too, so I'll show you that in another video. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and get started showing you some of my favorite plants for this month. And maybe I'll start small. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plants, right? Yeah, 8 plants. So I'll just go kind of smallest to biggest. So no order of favorites at all. But yeah, so the first one I'm going to show you is my variegated philodendron leaf heart. I think it's just a philodendron heart leaf. But the variegation it's giving me on this is so pretty. I love it so freaking much. And the white, I feel like I've seen a lot that look, so I got this. This was the first leaf in my care that it spit out. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This was the first leaf in my care that it spit out, and then it popped out this one, and now it's working on another that looks like it's going to be super highly variegated. But how many other leaves? 3. The other 3 look very it almost looks like green on green variegation. The variegation isn't as striking, and I have seen sometimes that eventually the white or creamy variegation will sometimes fade into something that's more like this, but I haven't seen that so far. Like I said, this is the first leaf in my care, second leaf, third leaf looks very variegated as well. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try again. My phone died on me, and you'll probably notice the view is a little bit different than it was previously, but I had to shift everything over a little bit in order to get my phone charging while recording at the same time, because I'm too impatient to wait for my phone to completely charge. I also noticed on the stem itself, you can't really notice the variegation on the leaves it came with, but then all of a sudden, like if I can get that guy down, the stem looks super variegated. You can see the striping on the stem now. So yeah, this is still in the pot as well as the soil that I got it in. I haven't had it for too long, maybe about a month and a half, maybe possibly, I would say a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I don't know, maybe it hasn't been that long. It's only popped out 2 leaves. I'll put how long I've actually had it for, but I am so excited for this to get long. I might have it climb up a pole. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Alrighty, next I have a variegated Alocasia gagina. Elephant ear. I think it falls into that large category of elephant ears. So this is the newest leaf it spit out, and it's gorgeous, so beautiful. So of course I had to include it in this August favorites. But this is not the leaf it started off with. The first leaf it had, I cut off. And it did have this leaf when I got it, and since then it's put out these 3 leaves. And I've had this one the same exact amount of time as I've had the variegated heart leaf. So this was the first leaf it put out in my care, and I was a little bit scared because it is not very variegated, and I was really hoping it was not going to lose its variegation. But then immediately after that, it pushed this leaf out, which is so pretty. It looks like a painting. And I did notice like on the stem there was some striping. So after that one, it pushed this freaking perfect leaf. Maybe not so perfect. It's probably has too much white on it. Oh, sorry. I'm a little too close. So here, let me show you this one again. This is the second leaf it put out in my care, and so pretty. I am obsessed with it. And then yeah, this one is the newest leaf it's put out, and holy moly, she's beautiful. You can see she's starting to brown a little bit. She's a little bit too variegated, but look at this stem on her. Like, wow. That is so pretty. But it is very variegated. So I'm hoping the next one I wish I could sustain this, but without it browning. And I think this is okay. I think I can deal with this. If it gets any whiter, that is going to for sure be a problem for me. So we'll see. The next leaf that it's pregnant with, it doesn't look too white. But this one didn't either. And then because the white leaf, the half moon, was unfurled underneath this, so it completely shocked me. All right, and next we have a Hoya. So this is my Hoya obovata, and when I got this guy, he had not even climbed up to the top. He was not at the top of this yet, and obviously this guy is over it, this guy's over it, and this guy's way over it. He's hanging off over here. When I saw him at the nursery, I actually saw a different one, a bigger one, that had, you know, it was climbing up like 3 different trellises, and I was like, that's so beautiful. I need it, and I want it to climb. But now that I see it kind of trailing or draping over, I don't know, I kind of think this is pretty beautiful. If it was in a hanging basket or something. And yeah, you can see it's still pushing out new growth. So here are some new leaves here, here as well, and then here. There's 3 kind of strands that are coming off of this. And I do notice when it was first pushing out growth, I got really nervous because, as you can see, there's no variegation on these new leaves, and I was thinking, oh no, I'm losing the variegation. But the variegation will appear. It just doesn't appear at first. And as you can kind of see on these are new leaves. You can see they're so flimsy, little flimsy boys. But especially on this one, you can tell like the variegation on it is very, very faint. And I noticed it was coming in faint, and then it kind of gets a little bit more contrasty. And yeah, some of these leaves are a little bit funky, but I kind of like that. I like the funkiness. But yeah, I am very proud of this guy because he is just growing, pushing out new growth left and right. And with my experience in Hoyas, they all grow very slowly. So this guy, I'm squirting all my Hoyas with the Miracle Grow orchid spray, and that has made a huge difference for me. I do see new growth on my Hoyas. This one the most though, like he's doing the most. Okay, next I'll show my Anthurium sirinoi, and I cannot remember if I showed this in July, but if I did, I'm showing it again because this is the new leaf. And it is just so, it's like pretty and so cute. I got it from Ecuagenera. This is one of the leaves it came shipped in. And this is another leaf that it was shipped with. And then this is a new boy. And it's just so like soft and velvety. It's like very shimmery. I hope the camera can pick it up, but it's pretty big. I can't tell if it's still growing. It's definitely more flimsy than the others. Like this guy's pretty firm, and this guy's definitely still more soft. So I don't know, we'll see if he continues to grow. I don't see any crisping on the bottom, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, he's gorgeous. So freaking pretty, man. Yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know if this leaf gets any bigger or if it stays the size it is. And I do see a growth point for a new leaf there as well. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Next, I'll show, my Staghorn fern, and he's big. I have him in a Wally Grow container. My light just kind of started falling over. Maneuvered her back in, but she did fall out, so I'm gonna be super careful with her. But I think this is so cool. I have her in a Wally Grow pot, and she's not really super rooted in here yet. I kind of just took her out of the pot and then stuck her in here because she was in a pot. But she has been giving me these new fronds. This is the newest one. And I might need to maneuver this because I don't know if it's upright, but it's so pretty. And I see it has this like V, and I don't see that in any of the others. I don't know if that's a sign. Oh, there's thunder. Better hurry up. I don't know if that's a sign of it maturing or not, but it is really cool looking. It's really pretty. And this Wally, putting her in the Wally Grow, she looks so pretty. It's so easy because mounting them is a bit of a project. So this is pretty straightforward. The other one, so heavy, is a Hoya and I just got this Hoya, Hoya curtisii, but look at this. Look at the size of my head. I hope this is all in the same frame. This is so full and it's long. Like, I don't even know how long it takes. I just got this. I found it at Lowe's for 20 bucks. I could not believe it. I was sport hunting for Monsteras and I was more excited to find this. I didn't find any Monsteras, but at least at that time, I do have one that I did find. I'll show you. But yeah, so I cannot believe, I don't know, had to have taken so long for this to grow to like this amount, and it's so full. Like I can't even really see the soil. I do have another smaller version of this, and I'm gonna keep the smaller one I have because I have like a total bond with it. But this one, like, I feel like this is worth way more than 20 bucks. Like, the amount of time alone it just probably took, because Hoyas are so, like, they're such gross slowers. At least they are for me. So I can't believe I still can't believe I even have this. Alrighty. So speaking of Monstera sports, my next one is a sport. Then the next plant I'm going to show is a sport. It's a morphological sport, and it is very funky. It is, look at this. So first of all, look at the fenestrations, like, wow, that is very unique. But then, hold on, let me get a better standpoint. right? Fenestrations are weird, but then look at this. It's like 2 leaves from 1 stem. I hope you can see that. Like, that is so cool. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, I've seen it online, but I've never seen anything in real life, in person. And then you can see, hopefully you can see, yes, so this is the new leaf coming in, and I think it's gonna be double again. I don't know, doesn't it look like it's gonna be a double one again? And you can even, it looks weird, you can tell it's gonna be very weird and interesting. And although the leaves before it, they weren't double, but super wide fenestrations, and oh, this is so heavy. And the leaves, like, they're just so thick. They're very, very, very thick. But yeah, I found this not that long ago, so it's still in the Home Depot pot. And there are 2 plants in here. And there's this leaf, it looks really weird. And there's one down here too. This is the other plant, and I think it looks weird because if you can see down here, they had chopped the Monstera, so there's just new little baby leaves are coming in. Okay. Oh gosh, so heavy. Ugh. All right, I have one more plant, and this one is really cool. I'm very excited about it. Let me see if I can get it. So this is a Philodendron. I'm just gonna say campo. And I have it on a moss pole. I recently extended its moss pole. So it had one and I recently extended it. And this is at the top of this is my August favorites because the leaves are really starting to mature. This is the newest leaf. And it looks mature. You can just totally see the lobes. And I love how one lobe is smaller than the other. And you can really see how it's maturing as it's climbing up. It's starting to rain. This is the newest leaf coming in, and you can even tell the lobes. You can tell the lobes are gonna be pointy too. So yeah, it is on my faves because, I mean, look at that leaf. I'm so excited for it to start growing up further and maturing more. And the leaves, even the baby leaves, they look so pillowy, don't they? They're so pretty. Ooh. Alrighty, and that is it for my August favorites. Thank you for sticking in with me. There's a thunderstorm outside, so I'll try to wrap this up quickly. I hope that all of your plants are growing well for you too. Yeah, thanks for watching.